I'm gonna do the Red Rock loop out here, and I've always wanted to try it on my 87 Fuji. That's only a 6-speed, and the lowest gear is a 40-tooth front chainring and 24-tooth cog in the back. So I want to see if it's gonna force me to walk my bike. But the thing is, when you first get here, there's about a 4-mile Cat 2 climb, so you better be warmed up before you enter the park. But let's see what happens. All right, so I just entered the Red Rock Scenic Loop, and actually this may be the last time I do this Red Rock Loop. I'll explain why if you hang around until the end of the video. Immediately I'm on my lowest gear. I'm not even a mile in. All right, usually the first hill is when you can judge if you're up to the task or not. I'm feeling pretty good. In fact, I rode all through the winter and the beginning of this year, so I'm not down on my fitness or anything, but still, I've never tried the loop on a 6-speed with that high of gearing. All right, we reached the newbies false top of the hill section. Basically, it's out of the saddle climb for me, at least. It's pretty tough. And you think you're at the top? No way, we're going way over there. All right, this may be the last time I can sit and climb. I'll probably be out of the saddle from here on out, so I'll still try to film. All right, so that was the highest point, and the climb wasn't too bad, honestly. I think it just really shows that fitness is more important than the bike itself. It wasn't bad at all, honestly. The one thing though that kind of irritates me is they keep raising the prices to ride here. Now it costs $8. When I first moved out here in 2009, it was like $1 or $2, I believe. And then a car was $8. I don't know what it is for a car, but I swear it's like 20 bucks. I mean, they're just gonna keep jacking the prices up and up. But then there's more and more people coming here too. So there's quite a bit of times I have to stop filming because there's like a train of cars coming through. All right, here comes those fast sweeping turns. And I talked about it in my first Red Rock video, how it'll catch you off guard when you're getting some speed. That's pretty much the gist of it, is just don't take the corner too fast because it'll sneak up on you. Man, the wildlife is so beautiful out here. The high today is only gonna get to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's another reason why I'm taking advantage of riding here one last time before it goes to 110 plus degree Fahrenheit, above 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I pretty much passed all the highest hills out here and I wasn't struggling at all, so I'm super stoked about that. So there's one more decent sized hill, but it's not as bad as the beginning of the loop. So recently I switched my Centaur down tube shifters from friction mode to indexing mode. And I still have the ultra spaced new Winter 6-speed freewheel, and it works okay. I mean, it's not giving me many misshifts. Like for example, in this loop, I've had one misshift where it wouldn't shift over, but I mean, it works. It's not enough for me to never go back to friction mode on the down tube shifters, but it's still fun. It still works. I'm not complaining too much, but I'll go back to friction eventually. Man, it's crazy. I'm coming out to the last mile here. It still hasn't registered that this is going to be my last time riding the Red Rock Loop. Last point I want to make is you don't need a bike that's worth thousands upon thousands of dollars, because the companies tell you, oh, you can't do it if your bike has a few extra 100 grams or 200 grams. That's nonsense. That's complete nonsense. I did the Red Rock Loop totally fine. There was no struggle. I didn't have to walk my bike. But it just goes to show you, fitness is way more important than the bike. The bike can make a difference if you're racing in the Grand Tour, but you know what? I'm sticking with the vintage steel. It does everything I want it to do, and it's durable, and it's not expensive at all. So if you stuck with me until the end of the video, I am actually moving in a short few weeks too. I'm moving from Las Vegas. I'm moving to a place where the environment is drastically different. So if you want to see where I go, be sure to stay subscribed and follow me on Instagram. I'll provide updates, but I'm not going to reveal exactly where I go until I'm actually there. And I'm telling you, it is drastically different of an environment. So, but once again, thank you so much for watching, sticking with me in the video, liking, subscribing, leaving comments. I hope you really enjoyed this final farewell video from me. I know I'm gonna enjoy looking back at it a few years from now, but once again, hopefully there's something you learned watching this video if you wanted to do the loop. My gearing was totally fine. My fitness is good. So the 40 tooth chainring, the 24 tooth cog, no problem at all. I was standing most of the time, but I always stand with my vintage steel bikes when I'm climbing. So that's not a problem at all. I may be able to pump out maybe 1 or 2 more videos, and then I'm going to have to take a break because of course moving. But yeah, that's kind of the game plan as of now. But thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.